Now let's look at our differences. Differences, in its simplest form, can be defined as diversity. When we talk about differences in the workplace, we are talking about the individuality of each person, whether a member or a coworker, and how each and every one of us is unique. In this section, we will examine our individual differences, but more importantly, look at how we see those differences. Our attitude towards the differences significantly impact our behavior. When we talk about recognizing those differences, often we get the response that everything is good and I am not biased or prejudiced. That is not true. We all have biased and prejudiced and stereotypes built into our psyche. Our first exercise demonstrated that we have these differences on the foods we eat. It affects both our attitude and our behavior towards these foods. No one or organization can dictate how you think. It is up to you as an individual. However, your thinking affects your attitude, which manifests itself in your behavior. And yes, in a business environment, you can be told how to behave. Therefore, Hotel Funds has identified company values and the kind of behavior they believe creates the most successful workplace. Hotel Funds can and does require its employees to meet these guidelines. Our intention here is to provide meaningful experiences to demonstrate the value of differences and provide examples of appropriate behavior as a Hotel Fund employee. Each of us has some degree of what I call baggage. Baggage can be defined as experiences, attitudes, and beliefs that prevent the true understanding of us and others. It is therefore filters how we see the world. These filters develop invisible walls between us and others. Since another person cannot see these walls, they are unaware of them until they run into them. One of the purposes of this webinar is to create an awareness of our biases, prejudices, and stereotypes that we all have. Through awareness, we can change some of our perceptions and alter some of our attitudes and behaviors. Change is not easy. If we are to remain competitive in today's marketplace, we must enhance members' and co-workers' experiences. Before you go to the exercise, think back to the class, The Power of Customer Service. And when we were asked to find someone least like you, there was a degree of uncomfortableness. After some hesitation, everyone paired up. At the end of the exercise, it was a common theme that we are not that different. In fact, we are more alike in many ways. In my class, we did an additional step. I asked you to write down 5 characteristics of someone you think highly of, respect, or love. We discovered that the list of virtues for these characteristics. Physical characteristics were rarely mentioned.